USS Sicily CVE-118 was a Commencement Bay-class escort carrier in the United States Navy, named in honor of the island of Sicily, which played a significant role during World War II. The carrier's history began when she was laid down as Sandy Bay on October 23, 1944, at Todd Pacific Shipyards in Tacoma, Washington. She was launched on April 14, 1945, sponsored by Mrs. Julius Vanderweel, and later renamed Sicily on June 5, 1945. Sicily was officially commissioned on February 27, 1946, with Captain B.W. Wright assuming command. Following her commissioning, Sicily underwent fitting out in Portland, Oregon, and loaded supplies in Seattle. She then sailed to San Diego, where she conducted shakedown training in April and May. However, her plans took a different course as she was ordered to proceed to New York City, making stops via the Panama Canal and Norfolk, Virginia. In New York, she entered the Brooklyn Navy Yard on June 6, remaining there until September 30. The carrier proceeded to NS Argentia, Newfoundland, for cold weather training. From 1946 until April 3, 1950, Sicily operated with the U.S. Atlantic Fleet from her home port of Norfolk. Then, she was reassigned to the Pacific Fleet, with San Diego as her new home port. The outbreak of the Korean War in June 1950 redirected her operations. Sicily embarked on 3 deployments to Korean waters, supporting ground operations, air strikes, and the withdrawal of troops during the conflict. She returned to San Diego on February 5, 1951, concluding her first deployment. In subsequent deployments from 1951 to 1954, Sicily continued to serve in the Korean War in the Far East. After her return to the U.S. West Coast, Sicily was placed in reserve with the Pacific Reserve Fleet, subsequently being struck from the Navy list on July 1, 1960. On October 31, 1960, she was sold to the Nikolai Yoffa Corporation for scrap.